Hey everyone! So I recently just got a second chest plate or breast form from the brand Ghost Shimmer. So I just wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys really quickly about the differences between them so that you guys can see like what types they make and how they vary and why one might be better for you than the other. So here's what the two different chest plates look like. This one is one that is filled with the cotton, and then this one over here is filled with silicone. And when you're looking at them right away, you can tell that there's quite a big difference. The cotton ones have a lot more of like an artificially kind of like perky, firm look to them, as where the silicone ones have a little bit more of a relaxed texture to them. And they move a little bit more like what I would think natural skin would. The first pair that I got was the cotton one, and I really loved them, but they weren't quite natural enough for me. I noticed while I was wearing them and moving around in them and taking pictures with them that they just didn't quite lay as naturally as I would like for them to. And this was the second pair that I got. It's the ones that are filled with liquid silicone. And the liquid silicone is really interesting and very different from what I thought it would feel like. It's almost kind of like a water bed or like a water balloon where it's very, very liquidy feeling on the inside. And because of that, it has more weight to it and it creates more of a natural slope at the top. And then when you're applying pressure on the sides of it, like with a bra or something like that, it gives a much more natural cleavage look, as where the cotton filled one is just very firm and very spherical shaped, no matter what you're doing with it. You can even see them just looking at them from the side. This one has so much more of like that spherical shape that I was talking about, as where this one, which these are both size C, by the way, has a much more natural kind of like drop down or flow to it. Both of the Ghost Shimmer chest forms have really, really natural looking silicone. It's the best that I've ever seen of all of the different assortment of fake body parts that I own. This one has like a natural little hash mark like groove to it, as well as little like dots that almost look like pores. It just looks so uncannily natural that it's like borderline creepy. So for me personally, I definitely liked the ones that were filled with liquid silicone quite a bit more. The reason being is because I felt like it was just so much more natural when it was sitting on my body. And I felt like I got a lot more shots and I could move a lot more freely in them, as where the other ones, I felt like I was trying so hard to like position my body in a way or position them in a way that laid more natural that it just kind of ruined the effect for me. But I could also totally see if you're going for like that perfect plastic look, or if you were doing something like wearing the breast forms out for a very long night, or doing something like performing in them, like doing drag or some sort of like high energy, fast moving routine. I could definitely see you liking the cotton filled ones more just because they are so much more lighter and they definitely aren't going to be like bouncing around or getting all over the place just because they have so much more firmness to them. So if you guys are trying to figure out which one to buy, I hope that this video could help you kind of see some of the differences in them and help you make up your mind. I know that the silicone one is a little bit more money, but I really do think that it's worth it. For me, myself, like the cotton ones, I just don't see myself using them too much at all anymore. And I think that I will be only buying ones that are filled with silicone going forward.